Hello, this is Alex Core and Graham Phillip, and this is for our Bioethics senior interview project. And these are my grandparents on my father's side, my grandma and my grandpa. So Grandma,
Yes.
I was wondering, what was your childhood like in Japan? What did you do for fun?
When I was in childhood,
Yes.
well, that time not much play with doll, riding bicycle,
Uh,
not much activity.
how was it like growing up? Like, what were your experiences like?
Experience of parents.
Yeah.
Well,
Experience.
So, like, how were you brought up?
living in Sakado City, Saitama Prefecture, Sakado City, and grown up down there, went to elementary school, junior high school. Then I was high school was all women only school. That's Matsuyama City Women's School. We are very quiet. Not much. I don't know much sports. When you grow small age, that my sister bought her all kind of doll or play things. Little girl. Well, then we had a river near our house. The summer vacation time is go every day. The river and swimming. You know, sometimes typhoon coming, that's water all over. That's full up water. You know, that's a little scary, but otherwise we enjoy. My brother was fishing. We were swimming.
Right, and so Grandpa, when you were a child, what sort of hobbies, activities, and sports did you participate in?
Well, I played a little baseball. Didn't play any football, nothing like that. But I played a little baseball. That's about it.
So when did you develop your love for golf?
Oh,
Then I get in the military, right?
yeah. After I went in the military, I started playing golf, and I played golf for then until now.
So I was wondering, how when you did live in Japan, how was that transition and adjusting to the obviously different food and lifestyles there?
Well, it was natural for me to my love for rice was because rice was a South Carolina food. And I was born in South Carolina, so that was one of the staples of food there. So it was just natural for me when I got there. I loved the food there, and it was great.
So Grandma, for you coming to America, how was that adjustment?
Oh, I don't know anything that much America, you know. But I just heard of him. First time we come down here, Topeka, Kansas. They had a Hobbes Air Force Base down there. But unfortunately, 1 year stay there, we had a chance to go back to the same base in Tachikawa and Tokyo. So I made a citizenship down there. Topeka. Then we stay Green Park, that's American housing area. Inside the swimming pool, BX, movie theater, commissary, everything inside
It was inside
the Green Park, inside the housing area.
self-contained housing area. Everything was there. Hospital, everything was in there, contained there. So just like living in a little American village.
So Grandpa, what was it like meeting Grandma for the first time?
No,
He was finished school, then joined the Air Force, then come to Japan.
yeah, but the question was how was it?
Oh.
Well, how?
Well, my brother worked with the railroad station. Then the co-worker, Mr. Sawada, was related to his job. Then he learned from Japanese home. Then he learned from English from him. Then he liked to play hunting, season of hunting, or play golf. But Sawada doesn't play any golf or hunting. So he know our family, all brother. I had a whole big brother. Everybody do hunting or season, November to February, the hunting season. Then he come down our house, then go hunting weekend, another states.
Yeah. We used to go hunting with her brothers, and we would play in golf with her brothers. All of them didn't play golf, so some of them golf and some of them hunt. So I made good friends with them, and we drink a little sake together, and I'd eat dinner over at their house, and looking at her, and she was real pretty and everything, and fell in love with her, and I said, well, you know, I guess.
Well, first time so we met at our house. Sada bring him our house.
Yeah.
So nobody else American people. It used to be small town. No American base, nothing.
So you guys both have a bunch of siblings, and I was wondering, how was it growing up in especially large families?
Yeah, I had a whole brother, and then I had 2 sisters, so 7 in family. But they grown up when we were little. My parents were getting old when we were born. But my whole brother is working. My sister is working too. They help us. She bought her a toy, little girl play, or making sewing machine, making our dress, stuff like that. So we just very quiet, right?
Yeah.
And I came from a large family. Of course, I was the oldest, but there was, 8 of us, brothers and sisters, but I was the oldest, so I left the coop real early. That's when I went in the Air Force. I went in the Air Force, went to Japan, and I loved the country over there, loved the food over there, loved the people, and every time my 4 years was up, I'd come back, had to come back to the States, and re-enlisted, go back over to Japan. Met the grandma over there, got married, came back over here, went back over to Japan, back and forth all the time. And I was flying while I was in the Air Force as a loadmaster, and flew all over the world, you know. And when I retired, I spent 21 years in the Air Force. Came back, and I retired here in Tampa, Florida. After I retired, I went with the sheriff's office, and I was first started working in the patrol division as a patrol deputy.
Right.
And after that, I went to work as a homicide detective in the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and I did some major cases in homicide. Then I got promoted as a sergeant in the patrol division. And then I worked as a lieutenant in the sheriff's office, and I did that until I retired. But I spent 27 years with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. And I retired from there in 2009. Yeah, 2009. I retired, and since then I've just been traveling and enjoying myself.
Play golf.
And enjoying my grandchildren.
Thank you.
And that's been about it.
All right. How did the Cold War compare to the War on Terror?
Well, the War on Terror, there were two different wars as far as I can see. The Cold War was more or less contained, but wars are wars. You know, no matter what you call them, whether you call them the Cold War or the War on Terror, it's conflicts between countries that can't get along, and the leaders can't get along. But people, if you give people a chance to work things out among common people, you usually can get solve the problems. But when you get the big leaders up and they are fighting among themselves for their own benefits, usually they're not fighting for the benefits of the common people. They're fighting for their own individual wants, if you want to call it that, and their own greed. And again, they're not really looking out for the low people, I believe. But
Joe Modesto.
and they're putting in some of it is goes back many years, way before you and I were on this earth. And it goes on, and sometimes it's continual. And you just have to keep working at it until it gets solved. And whether it's going to get solved in our lifetime, who knows? But we just have to keep.
Yeah, I was born when 2 years old. The war started. World War, America and Japan started.
World War II.
I don't too much remember. But our father was on business, but side of the property they had make a white potato, corn, green beans, onion, stuff like that, making. So,
Small farm.
so you don't have too much worry about food, you can make own food. But most of the people, Tokyo or some other place, don't have no food, so they have to come country to buy some food, exchange kimono, stuff like that, give it to them, get the vegetable, rice, stuff like that.
Exchange.
Bring home, exchange. All my big sister, brother help us, so we don't have too much worry about anything in wartime. But too young to remember, 2 years old.
What do you remember about the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Oh, ask me here.
Both of you.
We really have no experience with it.
Right.
The Cuban Missile Crisis, of course, I was in the military during that time, and that was the only thing I knew about it was what we were told about it, what was happening down in Cuba and what was happening here. And it wasn't whether you agreed with it or didn't agree with it. you did whatever, you just followed what was you were told about it in the newspapers, you heard about it on TV, and you read and you see what the outcome of it has been. We're still on Guantanamo. We still have that as a prison now for people from the Middle East, from the Middle East. Actually, it belongs to Cuba still, but Cuban Missile Crisis. Well, when that happened, we went. What did we go in? No, we didn't go in. It was between. I remember it, but it's vague right now because it happened so long ago.
Yeah, right.
So you register this thing in your mind and you just keep it in your memory and you hope it never happens again.
Well, thank you guys so much for doing this for us.
You're welcome.
Hope you see you again. Hope all much success in your lives, and as engineers, whether you be whatever engineers you're going to be. But hope you success in your lives.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.